Welcome to another beautiful day in New York City. Now I need to start by explaining something. It's 9 in the morning, I should be in Philadelphia. Believe you me, I'm as pissed off as anyone. I didn't hear my alarm and I woke up half an hour ago at 8:30. I set 3 alarms on my phone, 5 o'clock, 5:03 and 5:05. But I didn't turn the volume on my phone, it was on mute and my volume was off. I heard nothing at all on my alarm. I'm absolutely gutted. I've got another 12 days left, so I'll try and make it up in them 12 days and definitely hit Philadelphia. All I've lost basically is $12 on the Greyhound bus, so I've not lost any money on that, just experience. So it's going to be hit, but it'll be later on in the trip, so I just want to apologise for that. And if you know me, I'm not one of them people who get let things bother me too much, so let's get on with it. I'm in New York City. I'm going to head to the World Trade Center and have a look around there. There's a couple of things we didn't do last time. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to head there. Philadelphia will happen another day. So let's go. New York City. It's my turn to walk. Nice weather today as well so far. It's about 22 degrees, I think. Let's head down. I think we're not too far away from the One World Trade Center. We're on the 9/11 site again. There's the One World Trade Center. That's got the best lift ride in the world up to the top of there. Over there's your first tower. We'll be going over there. There's the museum, and behind the museum is the other tower. And this is the brand new, I think it's called the Oculus. That was being built last time I was here 2 years ago, so let's go have a look in here. Looks pretty impressive inside. We'll head back to all this in a minute. Have another look there. In fact, I get a lot of praise for that 9/11 video. If you go have a look at it from 2 years ago when I was last here, if you go look, there's a lot of good stuff said about that video, so let's go have a look. Pretty damn big. Okay, so that security guard behind me, I've just asked him what this actually is, and it's called a transit hub. So I presume this is where people, it's like just mixed between a shopping centre and a subway station or train. There's a lot of stuff like, it reminds me a lot like a station in London, but well, the ones in London are pretty good. This is just new, isn't it? So I think all this looks the same as 2 years ago. I don't think much has been done in this area, which is pretty good. It looked absolutely perfect as it was. Like I say, there's the museum. Checked my video out from a couple of years ago. I got my tickets beforehand and I was in the queue very, very quickly in the museum. Lots of security around this area. See lots of police and lots of people helping you. But yeah, here's one of the towers. Well, where one of the towers stood. So you've got one tower there, the other tower just past that blue awning bit. You've got the museum, the Oculus, and the One World Trade Center behind that van. So you see the white rose on there? That rose means it's somebody's birthday today. So today is, I can't say that, but it's her birthday. So one last look at the park before we head to Battery Park. So if anyone is in two minds of doing that museum, I would do it, because I'm not sure. In fact, last time I was here I didn't really want to do that museum, but I did it and it was one of the highlights of the trip. So straight across from the memorial site, which is there, just behind this building, is that fire station, as you can see. And there's a memorial to everyone who lost their lives. The fire department anyway. The city's bravest. There's a plaque there. A fantastic mural on the wall there, that's amazing.
You come off the wall because the artist is a child. Sometimes they'll be like 18, 19 years old. Well, I was a baby, my mom told me this happened, crying all the time.
That's just stunning, that, isn't it? You see in the middle there the towers burning with the firemen pointing towards it on both sides. You've got the towers in the middle with the firemen there pointing straight towards the Twin Towers burning. Wow. So we're in this little cafe for breakfast. I was going to be having Philly cheesesteak, but I don't like it. I've got French toast with egg, cheese and bacon. Oh, good. Very, very nice. Oh wow, that's so nice. So good. Oh man, that French toast was stunning. So nice. All these little trucks about. I'm nearly at Battery Park anyway, and I recognise it. This is the exact same way I walked last time. Because I had pizza in there. The weather's so nice today. Nice breeze, not too hot. I think it's about 25, 26, but not like an English 25, 26 where you're sweltering. But yeah, Battery Park is just over there. Have a quick look round there and then head over to Governor's Island. Never been to Governor's Island. I only saw it about 4 or 5 days before I actually left, so we'll go check out. It's a little island, not too far off the bottom of Manhattan. It's a Staten Island ferry terminal, which is free, but I'm off to Staten Island another day, so we're not going to head there yet because there's not loads there, so we'll just go for that one day. But you also catch the ferry here to other places, so we'll be going to Governor's Island. Okay, so if you remember this area, you don't get the Governor's Island ferry from Staten Island ferry, you actually get it from there. And can you remember this area? It's where I got my helicopter from, just over there. Like literally a 5-minute walk up that street and the helicopter pad is there. There it is, not too far away at all. So it's $2, $1 there, $1 back on the ferry. The ferry to Governor's Island leaves every hour. The ferry back leaves every half an hour. Half past the hour, sorry. So it's one every hour there, one every half past the hour back. One World Trade Center coming into view there. Brooklyn Bridge coming into view around the corner. let's go on to Governor's Island. Let's get off here. Here's everything telling you where to go. So that way is Fort J, Nolan Park, Yankee Pier. That way, what does that say? East, Castle Williams. Castle Williams. There you can see what used to be a prison, the way it's set out around the bottom. A nice little castle that is, eh? And jail anyway. Well, this is the view you get outside of here. There's Ellis Island, just there. I think I was pointing to the right side. It's in the middle of the screen now anyway. That's Ellis Island, where all the many years ago, everybody who arrived, that's where they was checked in before they could go to New York City. The mainland anyway. And there's the Statue of Liberty, and this is Governor's Island. God, they're still snogging. They were snogging on the boat. Not on my watch. Anyway, let's carry on around this island. Stop snogging. It's a great little island, so green. I bet it looks completely different in the winter when it's been snowing and it's freezing. Looks fantastic at the minute. Blooming marvellous. So here's the chapel on the island. Our Lady Star of the Sea Catholic Chapel. There's another church over there. Yeah, there's the parade ground. Getting reconstructed. Let's have a walk up to these houses, see if we can see a bit closer. Some of the houses are extremely old and dilapidated. Yeah, highly recommend coming here for an hour and a half. I think we got here about 12:15, and I'll be on the 1:30 ferry back, so just over an hour to walk around the island. I'm sure I've missed loads. What time is it now? Oh, it's 1:10, so I've only got like 15 minutes till I get on board the ferry, but highly recommend a visit here. I'm sure there's loads I've missed. I'm sure there is. I'm just doing a time lapse there with my iPhone, my other iPhone 5S. Got the 6 at the minute, and there's the ferry coming in, so I'll stop that time lapse, then walk over there and catch that ferry back. Let's get back on the ferry and head to Manhattan. I'm not going to film the journey back, so I'll see you once we get off the ferry. I might go see about these big bus tours now. It's something I have never ever done in my life, ever. So it'll be a first time for me. Well, our sightseeing tour. There's that many different groups. Maybe whichever one's the cheapest. days, so I've done it. I've got a ticket, $35, so 28 quid to get on the sightseeing bus. I want to go on that one though, there's more room at the top there. I'll have to choose that one. I'll wait for them to get off. So it's with the sightseeing one, the red one, sightseeing New York, city sightseeing New York. Okay, so we're on a city sightseeing tour bus. Just as you said, it takes 2 hours to do the whole loop, and I'm staying on for that, so let's go. So you have to change the bus in Times Square, so this is the second part of the tour. So that'll just be a minute for you. I've been on that bus 2.5 hours. That one there? Well, not on that one. I did, when I joined the tour, that was only like the last half of it. So I started the other one at Times Square. So you get on the other bus and it gives you the full tour. So I stayed on for the full tour. I wasn't going to, but the guide was that good. So it was city sightseeing New York. Fantastic. So it is now 7 p.m. and I've got off just here at the Rockefeller Center. So what I'm off to do now is try and look for something to eat, and then I'm going to head to Brooklyn Bridge Park and hang around there to look at Manhattan all at night time. Yeah, this is at night time, sorry, at winter time, where they have the ice rink and the big Christmas tree. ABC News, is it ABC? NBC News is filmed there. There's a massive statue out there. And of course it's the Rockefeller building, which is the best building skyscraper you can go up. It gives you the best views of the city in my opinion. Of course, just round the corner from that statue, if you go past it and turn left, is the entrance to the observation desk, which is right here. You can see on the floor. You can say, check my other videos from New York 2015 when I came. And then on the right hand side is the world famous Radio City Music Hall. Okay, so I've literally just been to that food van there, and this is my tea. Oh, look at that. Chicken and kebab with pita bread and lettuce. Well, it was $9 with a drink and I gave him 10. Let's give it a bit of a taste. Oh wow. Oh, that's so good. You've got pita. Oh, you've got rice as well, sorry. There's loads of rice under there as well. And a drink for $10. Right, I'm off to enjoy my tea now. So after that quick tea, let's see if we can get to Brooklyn before the sun goes down. There's the subway station. Let's see if we can beat it. Come on. It's 8:05 and the last I heard the sun goes down at 25 past 8. Whew. Two subway trains caught across the river. Now hopefully heading to the other side, well, the opposite side to Manhattan, Brooklyn. I think I've made it in time. I think I have. It's just over here. I'm really pleased with how today's ended up, you know. It started off so bad. And now I'm going to catch the lights coming on. Not the actual sunset drop, because I'm not that kind of guy, but I want to catch the lights coming on in Manhattan, you know what I mean? It's just over here, I think. And that's why I rushed down here. I made sure I got down here for that. That is epic. Okay, so I'm going to stay here now for at least half an hour to 45 minutes till it goes dark. Watch all these lights come on. It's going to be amazing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a fantastic end to the day. An absolute dreadful start. Missing Philadelphia. But yeah, I've had such a fantastic day. I'm looking at my time-lapse, that's all. It's been a brilliant day. Who would have thought this morning when I woke up, realised I'd missed the bus to Philadelphia, I would end up with a day like this. I've enjoyed it so much. And well, I hope it comes across in the vlog. I've got to put it together obviously, and then ending the day with this. And shooting a time-lapse. Got Brooklyn Bridge, all of downtown Manhattan. And then Statue of Liberty there, and Governor's Island where I've been today, right there. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What a busy day. We'll finish it off when it goes dark, so let's hit this time lapse. As it's going dark here as well in Brooklyn Bridge Park, we've also got, look at all the sports things down there for him. Swear that's down below us. You know, there's football. I think there's baseball, is there? And also there's that swimming pool. That was there last time I came. I heard a woman speaking. She says it opens in a week. It only opens in June and July, I think. But they're shutting it down because they're building something all across here. So it's going to be the last year of that swimming pool, which was extremely popular last time I was here. But so they're building up here. You can actually see Kite all down there. I presume all that's going to go as well. It's a shame. Might move it somewhere else anyway. But the time is, well, it's 8:30 now, so it should be going dark soon. Light should be coming on. You know, I'm so lucky to see stuff like this. Not once, never mind twice. I'll definitely be back, but not for a while. But man, I love this city. I love it. It's my favourite city in the whole wide, my favourite place in the whole wide world. Can't wait to walk over that bridge sometime in the next few days at night time. It's 5 to 9. It's starting to get really stunningly beautiful now instead of just beautiful. Look at that. Oh, amazing. Stunning Brooklyn Bridge. Okay, so what better place than here to end today's vlog? I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. There's loads more to come from New York City. Next video, I'm exploring Brooklyn and all it has to offer. So from me, here in New York City, I'll leave with this epic view. Thank you all very much. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. And I'll see you all from New York City very, very soon.